So the film really dissects the idea of the artistic value between words and pictures. As an actor yourself, where do you sort of stand on that issue?
I mean, it's a cliche, but it's both. I mean, I would say that when I started, it was all language because I started in the theatre, and that was what set me alight and made me want to be an actor. It was, you know, reading parts, reading great, you know, plays with great dialogue. And then, you know, as the whole film thing sort of opened up for me, I also realized that film is an incredibly visual medium, and very often I spend my time cutting my lines because I don't think they're necessary, or because I think the story is being told in a visual way and you don't have to overemphasize it by saying it. So it's completely dependent on what it is, but of course they both go hand in hand, really.
And you can translate an idea with just a look.
Of course, but also, you know, a good director can tell a story without actors having to open their mouths.
Your character in this, Jack, is a very complex character. I mean, extremely enthusiastic, extremely intelligent, also an alcoholic. I mean, how do you sort of approach playing a character like that, making him sympathetic, but at the same time very vulnerable, very likable?
That was the challenge of the part. I mean, he's very, very witty, he's light on his feet, he's got a great cynicism, he's got a very light touch, but we see behind the scenes, you know, he's struggling with some personal issues, he's sort of going through a bit of a midlife crisis, and really it was calibrating the whole thing so that it always felt, the thing I always loved about the script is it was very witty, it was very smart, and it had great dialogue. And you don't want to bring that down. You don't want to bring that down by getting too heavy at any point. And really, you know, along with the help of Fred, it was about calibrating when it got moving and it got emotional, that it didn't get too out of kilter, that we kept the ball in the air and that it still felt kind of buoyant. And that really was the challenge of the film.
Tell me about working with the great Juliette Binoche and her characterization in this. When you first saw what she was sort of bringing to the set and bringing to the table, what was your reaction?
I mean, I'm a huge fan of hers, always have been. I mean, I hold her in highest regard. I think she's just one of the great actresses of our time, and I was just thrilled when she wanted to take it on. And what was really fantastic is, you know, meeting her and realizing that we get on very well, is we had a very similar sense of humor, which was a huge help for this movie. First scene we ever did, I think we both did things which made the other one laugh, and we thought, this is good, you know, because it needed to be playful and buoyant. We're kind of pushing each other the whole movie, but not in a sort of heavy way. It's sort of, you know, it's imbued with real sort of wit. And so it was just a joy. It was very playful, which is always the best.
Finally, working with director Fred Schepisi, I mean, he is a pro. He's a veteran director, has a huge body of work. Does it sort of set you at ease as an actor, knowing that you're in such good hands?
Yeah, for sure. And also, you realize very quickly that he really loves actors. He treasures actors, and he frames the film around what they're doing. You know, he's the most important thing to him is the performances. And when you're in a film like this, you feel very looked after, and you feel that what you're doing is being captured, which always makes you feel good.
Well, it's excellent. I really enjoyed the movie. Always a
Right.
pleasure talking to you, Clive. Thank you so much.